Yo, what's going on everybody? Alex Pandrea here, back with the third series in this video, third and final one. In this series we're learning card manipulation. Now what is card manipulation? If you don't know what it is or why you're here right now, go watch the first two videos leading up to this third and final part of this segment. And one of the most beautiful things you can do in card manipulation, in my opinion, is producing a fan of cards, where you show your hand empty, show both sides maybe, reach out and produce cards out of nowhere, and it's a nice little fan in your hand. So that's what we're gonna learn today. And of course, if you liked all of this and enjoyed learning this, you could go ahead and learn much more than what I'm teaching you just here on these videos. But without further ado, let's get into some split fan and fan productions. 1 second. Apologies for the interruption. I am traveling right now through Europe, and it's currently about 2 in the morning. And I just wanted to give you a few updates about what's going on so you can keep up to date with everything that I'm doing. First and foremost, I'm traveling through Europe and my computer broke, so I couldn't edit and I couldn't upload in a timely manner, so apologies for that. Secondly, there's a big event coming up on October 10th for my birthday. We have 3 new decks out. A new effect, it's a phone effect that you saw earlier. If you saw one of my videos where I did a phone transpo, there's a lot you can do with that. That's gonna be depending if I fix my computer or not, because all the footage is on there and I still need to upload it. And lastly, if you are in Paris on October 5th at the Magic Dream Magic Shop, I will be lecturing there, and also I think we're gonna do a hangout this weekend. So for more information on that, stay tuned to my Instagram. I'll let you get back to the video right now. Remember, October 10th is the next big event and you won't wanna miss what's coming up. Okay, so making a fan appear, just like this. And you can do it multiple times and then make some cards appear, basically switching it up from cards to fans, all of that nice stuff. So making the card appear and then splitting those fans into producing more is what we're going to learn today. So go ahead, get out your cards and let's get started. Okay, so first and foremost, you have to know how to obviously do a one-hand fan. A one-hand fan looks like this. It is done by having, maybe this right here is probably a 6th or a 5th of the deck. You don't want too many cards, you don't want too few. You want to have it in this position where you can hold the cards between the first finger and the pinky, like that, so they're squared up and they won't fall. Now you want to put pressure with the thumb and put it into the bottom left corner of the cards. Alright, so right here. Now at the same time, two things are going to happen. Your thumb is going to push out, squeezing the cards like that, and then these fingers are going to pull down the cards like that. Alright, so while doing them at the same time, and not doing them slowly but doing them sort of in speed, you should get something like that. So here, push, pull, and you get that. Okay, now you can do this just as a one-hand fan, but it's a little bit different when you want to do it in card manipulation. So in card manipulation you have it back palmed, and now you're going to just do the fan from here. Alright, so the same way as if you were going to produce one card and produce it like that, instead of doing that, you're going to come here, and now the thumb again, left corner, and start pushing, and then the left and then the right fingers are going to start pulling the card just like that. Alright, so you want to do it sort of in speed, and in speed it looks like that. And you also want to do it in the motion of, as you were to do one card production, you want to do it as you sort of reach for them, you grab them, you produce them like that. Alright, so once again, they're here, you produce, thumb, start pulling, and you're there. Good. So now that we know how to produce the fan, we can get into throwing these down and keeping more cards in your back palm. This is an advanced move, and I'm still practicing to this day because I'm not a professional at card manipulation, so this is something fun to practice and a fun challenge to do. So it's going to look like this as you toss the cards down. Let's say these fall down onto the table, onto the hand, whatever. You produce more, You do this, you produce more, etc., etc. Now the way that we're gonna do that is as follows. Produce the fan, show both sides. It's the first finger that's going to lock certain cards into a certain position and splitting them just like that. So, from the back, you produce it like this. My first finger is going to just come here and you're going to split about half of them. Now what's going to happen is your pinky is going to start to close the hand, and your first finger is going to start to close as well, and you're going to get these cards here in this position, still holding the fan here with your thumb. But now notice how these are now aligned because the pinky is pushing up and the first finger is pushing down. From here, first finger, pinky is starting to align these cards. You split off a bunch, and now you're holding it between the pinky and the first finger here while still having the fan as a cover. Now this is just 3 cards here, so that wasn't a very good one. So again, here you want to do about half. Boom. And now you're in this position. Fingers are closed as a fist. And now as you throw these cards down, you're going to extend your hand like that. Alright, so you're throwing these down, or you're taking them with this hand, and now you're opening this hand back to a back palm position. Alright, so it looks like this. Split, toss the cards down, and now you're opening your hand into a back palm position. As these fall down, you can square with the thumb and then come back up and open it, so now it's a little bit neater. And I'll produce again some of the cards. Alright, so here we'll take a few more. I will show you that once again. Start off doing the fan, split some of the cards, keep the fan as best as you can. As you toss the cards down, you open up, toss the cards down, open up, move, produce more, split again, drop the cards, fan up and down, produce the fan. Alright, split again, maybe 3, toss those 3, and now produce them 1, 2, show both hands empty, both sides of your hand empty, and produce the last one, drop everything like that, and you have a nice, so you have a nice flow of showing the cards, splitting, dropping, producing, fan. Okay? Now, of course, I'm doing these with knocks, with cards that are meant for close-up, so that's not the best thing to do when doing card manipulation. Of course, you can look into card manipulation cards to help with having those white borders, right? And having them seen. But of course, if you keep your hand in motion, I don't have card manipulation cards myself, and there are times where I do find myself maybe at a table or something, and I do just a quick routine of the 5 cards vanishing and reappearing, doing a split fan, and it goes off great. So as long as you keep it in motion and everything like that, you should be good. But here's something that sort of I would do with it. I would show the cards, right? So spread some of the cards like this, having this in backhand, so there's a bunch of them there. I would do this, I would come up, produce a fan of cards. Most of them will be taken back into a back palm as I place these on top here, and then I have this as cover so I can square up here, produce some more, split, place these here, come up here, and now produce the last ones just like this. And now we feel you're getting to one card. I show this, I show this, I produce the last one. Gets a very nice reaction. So I do not necessarily close-up perform this, but I have performed this in a situation where I get up, maybe whether in a restaurant or a bar area, I could go behind the bar and do this, or whether you're at a house, they're sitting on the couch, you just come up, you do this. If some music is playing and you don't make a big deal out of it because it's just very few, boom, 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 it could be very, very magical. Yes? Good. Alright guys, there you have it. That is it for this video, and that concludes my 3-part segment on card manipulation. It's something that I am passionate about. I don't do as often as I would like. I used to do it. It was the first thing that I learned in card manipulation, and like I said, I did have a routine or whatever, but if you see what people are doing now with card manipulation, it is beyond remarkable, beyond amazing, and it's just beautiful as an art form. I always tend to think that it is the hardest, I guess, genre with cards. And in this 3-part series, I hope you got the basics of what it's about. And you could decide for yourself if you like it, if you want to continue on it. There's a lot of material I'll put in the description, as much as I know about where to get it. But I'm sure a quick search will lead you to a lot of information on card manipulation. So if you did like this video, go ahead, like the video, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. The reason that I'm doing these videos, and the reason I do the videos that I do, is because I read all the comments and I take notes, and I do this channel based off of what you guys like, what you guys don't like. So nothing more that I can say besides thank you, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.